Hey y'all, my name is Lillian Coleman and welcome to my podcast. So I have been posting these type of things on Instagram since I was a freshman in high school, but recently I just felt God place it on my heart to pursue something bigger. So here we are. A little bit about me. I am a junior in high school and I have been playing volleyball for 6 years now. I will be attending Lee University to continue on my academic career and my volleyball career, which is just a huge blessing, and I will talk about that later. But God really just placed breadcrumbs throughout my whole volleyball career to get me to this point, but that'll be in another video. I love the little things in life. I love sunsets, I love spending time with family, I love music, worship music, and especially country music. That is just my whole personality, and I'm completely okay with saying that. I love spending time with friends. I love spending time in God's creation and nature. I love hiking. I love the lake. So yeah, anything that brings me joy in the little things that I can while here on this earth. So what is this podcast even going to be about? Well, I want it to be a place where people can learn about Christ and learn about all that He's done for us and learn to find joy in this broken world. I want it to be a place where I can use my own experiences to help people learn to not make the same mistakes, or to learn in God's timing, or to learn how to trust in the Lord. Why am I doing this? Why am I sitting here in front of y'all today talking about myself, talking about this podcast? What's the point of it? Well, let's start simple. Why is it called Saved by His Grace? I am human, and so are all of y'all. And I truly believe that the only reason I am getting through life right now and will continue to get through this life is because grace. I mess up daily because I'm human. We make mistakes. Newsflash, we make mistakes as humans. We better get used to it. But with those mistakes, God provides us grace. And He gives us grace to continue on our lives, to continue to find joy. And I have been saved by His grace more times than I can remember, more times than I can count. And it's something that I remember daily when I make a mistake, or make a mistake in volleyball, or don't get a perfect 100 on a test, that I am saved through Jesus Christ. I am not defined by my test grades or my position in volleyball or who people who have never met me say I am. I'm defined by God and God alone, and through Him I have been saved. So what about Psalms 46:5? I love the verse. It has been a part of my life since middle school. I would write 46:5 on my arm before track meets and before volleyball because it was such a good reminder for me that God is within me. I will not fall. But I will fall. But through Christ, I will get up again. And I think, even though it says she, I think anyone can relate to this because we are going to fall a million times. But it's how we respond. How do we get up? Do we get up with a negative mindset, or do we get up with a positive one, being like, okay, God got me up. Let's go again. So the two last reasons why I have decided to start a podcast, and I wrote about this, or talked about this on my Instagram in my little bio on my post I made. And I love Instagram for the short little clips that I can make about Christ, but I really just felt like God has placed it on my heart to pursue something bigger. I've been thinking about doing a podcast for a while, but I never really had ideas, and I'm not even joking. Last night, I stayed up to 1:30, which is, if you know me in real life, I go to bed at 9:20. 1:30 is not my bedtime, not even close to it. Anyways, I just had so many ideas running through my mind, and I just knew when I was up that late with ideas flowing, just coming and coming, that I knew this was the right decision. And I'm just really excited to see where God takes this. And I just want to make longer videos for people to listen to so they can learn about my experiences and how I handled them with God's help. And yeah. So please subscribe to Saved by His Grace, and let's start on this journey together. Thanks, y'all.